it's about time for me to renew my visa, and I wanted to show you just what an American has to do in order to live and work legally in Norway. First, we got some papers we have to get from UDI.no, which is like the immigration people. So I'm gonna go show you what the papers look like. So this here is the checklist for renewal for a skilled worker visa, which is the visa I am here on. You need to print out your passport and all pages that have been used in your passport. So I have quite a few because I'm a traveler. You need to have an offer of employment, which is this sheet underneath there. You need to have your contract from your job, as you can see here. You need to also have your last few pay stubs, last 3 to be specific. If you've done any new courses or anything that improve your ability at work or your knowledge, like for example, I updated my CPR course, so I'm gonna give that to them as proof of another certification. And then the big one for me is the notification of criminal offenses. So gotta fill this out, gotta be honest with the people, otherwise you risk everything. So you just gotta fill out a lot of different stuff and sign it. In addition to turning in copies of all the used printed out pages of your passport, you have to give them your actual passport too. Gotta turn that in. They'll give it back to you. Then you set up an appointment. After you do all of this online at UDI.no, then you set up an appointment with the local police station so you can grab all those papers, and then you go in, turn them all in, give them your passport like I said. Then you have to take a new picture for your residence card. You're not allowed to smile. See, in America, my card, I'll be smiling, pictures forever. But in Norway, you gotta be like, my picture looks so bad. I'm not even gonna show you, it's terrible. You do fingerprints, and then, and it costs 6,300 Norwegian kroner, which is like $630. And that is non-refundable. So if the answer is yes or no, you're not getting that back. Like when I had my first 2 visas I applied 4 years ago, they both got denied. I didn't get none of that money back. And it was only 6,000 kroner then. It's a lot easier when you're renewing a visa versus when you're applying for your very first visa, which then doesn't go through the police. It goes all through UDI. You have to have a job contract, like I showed you. You have to have a housing contract as well. You need to have, it's like so much stuff, and it takes like 9-10 months before you get an approval letter. So yeah, that's a whole different story. And here in Bergen, I gotta go to the Service Center for Foreign Workers, which is right here. This building here, right across from the Bergen Store Center, which is the mall. Depending where you are, you might go to the SUA building, or you might go to the police station. So it just kind of depends on what's closest to you when you're on the UDI website. Big building. Turn in papers. Then you come home and wait. You should hear back. It depends. It could be a few weeks. It could be a couple days. But I'll let you know.